Lesson 3. Ancient Games. Games which were played in our country in earlier times and which still exist are called traditional games. Many games originated in our country in earlier times, but with the passage of time, some of them either lost or have undergone changes and have taken a new form. However, a few traditional games have survived and are still played in different parts of the world. In India, traditional games like Kho-Kho, Kabaddi, boat racing and bull racing are very popular. Kho-Kho. Kho-Kho is one of the most popular traditional games in our country. It is played by teams of 12 players who try to avoid being touched by members of the opposing team. In Kho-Kho, one team sits in a row in the middle of the court, with alternate members in the row facing opposite directions. The other team sends in 2 or 3 members at a time into the court. The motive for the sitting team is to chase and touch the opponents while following certain restrictions as per rules of the game. The objective is to touch all the opponents in the shortest time possible. The winner is one who takes less time to touch and make the opponents out. Kabaddi. Kabaddi is a very old and popular game. This is played between 2 teams of 7 players each. Players take turns to raid the opposite team's half, chanting Kabaddi Kabaddi in one breath. The number of opponents a raider touches during the raid are declared out and are sent off the field. But if the raider is captured by the defenders or his breath runs out before he returns to his half, he is considered out. At the end of the game, the team with the higher points or score wins. Wrestling. Wrestling or Kushti has been one of the most popular traditional games of our country. The wrestlers are known as Pehlavans or Mallas. In wrestling, 2 wrestlers face each other and attempt to throw the opponent on the ground. Mallakhambh. Mallakhambh is a kind of Indian gymnastics, usually performed on a pole. The performer performs various complex exercises which require him to turn, twist, stretch and balance his body on the pole. The grace, agility, dexterity and suppleness of body, combined with quick reflexes, muscle coordination and sense of timing of the performers, makes this game worth watching. Indian acrobatics. Nat is a traditional Indian sport of acrobatics. It is usually seen being performed on the streets by a group of people, normally belonging to a poor Nat family, as a part of their livelihood. The art is practiced by these families over several generations. Some of the common acts include balancing a child on a huge pole wherein the child reaches the top of the pole, which is balanced by the male member either on his stomach, chest or head. Another familiar act is tightrope walking wherein young female walks barefoot on a stretch of thin rope fastened at the 2 ends by cross poles, normally balancing a bamboo pole on her hands. Martial arts. The term martial arts means arts concerned with war. The practice of martial arts helps in improving one's physical and mental strength. The martial arts are fighting skills developed over the centuries. Most of them are connected with religion or self-defense. Many are practiced as a way of life to develop a disciplined mind as well as a healthy body. Martial arts have developed chiefly as sports. All gurus and shishyas of martial arts have to make promise not to use their fighting skills to attack innocent people. Judo, karate, Jujutsu and Kung Fu are some of the famous international martial arts. Some of the popular martial art forms of India are Kalripayattu. Kalripayattu is the traditional martial art form of Kerala and is practiced by both men and women. It includes demonstration of physical exercises and mock duels, both with and without arms. Today, Kalripayattu is a method of physical fitness and an empty-handed means of self-defense. Thoda. Thoda, the impressive martial art form of Himachal Pradesh, requires bows and arrows. The word thoda actually refers to the round piece of wood fixed to the head of the arrow, which is used to blunt its wounding potential. The game is played in a martial court. Two groups of archers, armed with wooden bows and arrows, face each other. They are accompanied by dancing and cheering team members. One group of archers attack the opponents with arrows, aiming to hit the part of their legs below the knee. The defenders try to avoid being hit by furiously sidestepping and kicking their legs in all directions. Chebi Gadjie. Chebi Gadjie is one of Manipur's most ancient martial arts. The contestants fight a duel within a circle, each carrying a sword made up of a stick encased in soft leather, and a shield made of leather. The person who scores the maximum points wins. Silambam. Silambam is a martial art form of Tamil Nadu, involving the use of a long staff for self-defense or mock fighting. Two contestants fight within a circle of about 20 to 25 meters radius drawn on an even and hard surface. The result is determined on the basis of the number of touches made by one contestant on another with the tip of the staff. Kick fighting of Nagaland. Kick fighting is a prominent sport in Nagaland. The contestants stand apart on their marks and kick each other, solely, with the legs. They are not allowed to use their hands to hit or catch each other. Change in leisure activities. Earlier, people used to spend their leisure time in different kinds of local games and sports, cottage arts and crafts activities, and cultural activities. Children spent their leisure time by listening to stories from elders. Boys used to play games like lattu, tops, kanche, marbles, gilli danda, langari tang, etc. Girls played games like ghar ghar, stapu, etc. They were encouraged to learn the crafts of sewing, embroidery, making rangolis, etc. Both boys and girls played games like seven tiles, hide and seek, etc. Grown-up people played card games, kabaddi, volleyball, kushti, etc. They participated in cultural activities like dancing, acting in plays and singing bhajans and kirtana. Now, with changing times, the nature of leisure activities has also changed dramatically. Instead of playing outdoor games with friends, children enjoy watching television, playing video games and surfing the internet. Instead of listening to stories or reading storybooks, many children nowadays prefer to watch cartoons and other programs on television. The leisure activities of elders have also changed. Instead of doing physical activities, many people now find it more enjoyable to watch television and go out for eating in restaurants.